Conor McGregor has already posted an excuse video to his Instagram page for his upcoming fight with Michael Chandler. What do I mean by that? This right here is a still from that video of him drinking the proper 12 whiskey. And up here is a still from the video of Michael Chandler jumping over these things here on the ground. And basically the video is of Michael Chandler training, working out hard in the gym, dedicated to a goal, and he's focused, right? As an athlete should be. And then the other part of the video is Conor McGregor partying and doing everything that athletes should not be doing. And I guess the idea behind it is, haha, look guys, I'm not taking this seriously. He is. What a tryhard. What a tryhard nerd that Michael Chandler is. Haha, isn't it funny that he's actually trying to accomplish something and I'm not? I'm just going to show up willy-nilly and, you know, after a regular 8-week camp. Meanwhile, Michael Chandler's never out of camp, right? Meanwhile, Michael Chandler's training 365 all year round, training, the diet, the lifestyle, all things like that. He is living the proper lifestyle, whereas Conor is drinking the proper 12. You get what I'm saying, guys? It's not a good recipe. It's not a good result. It's not going to work out well for him, and he's already planning for that. Videos like this only show me the psychology of a loser, in the sense that it is, oh, look, guys, I'm not even trying to win. Look at him over there working out. Look at me fucking off drinking. You get me? That's the psychology behind it. It's excuse making before anything even happens. So, you know, it's kind of sad that it's gotten to this point, that this is what's happening with the once great Conor McGregor, because make no mistake, Conor McGregor at one point in his career was great. It's just one of those things, man. It's one of those things where when you take your eye off the ball, when you reach the top of the mountain, there's some people who reach the top of the mountain and they're looking out for others climbing, right? There's the Anderson Silvas of the world, the Demetrius Johnsons, the George St. Pierres, the John Jones, the people who make it to the top and continue looking out for those on the bottom, and they keep them on the bottom and they keep pushing them down, pushing them down, pushing them down, and they stay on top. There's those people. And then there's the people who get to the top of the mountain and they say, I made it. And then they put their feet up and they rest on their laurels. And then all of a sudden, Dustin Poirier comes up and knocks you out cold and breaks your leg. And then, you know, Michael Chandler pops up and he's getting ready to do the same damn thing to you. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden you look around and you were once, you know, the champion of the lightweight division. And now all of a sudden you see, I really can't beat anybody in the top 5. Oh my God, what happened? I can barely beat people in the bottom of the top 10. These guys are going to give me a challenge too. What happened? You know? And it's just one of those things. And I always bring up recipes, right? Because it's something people can relate to. Everybody cooks, everybody eats. So if you have a chocolate chip cookie recipe and all of a sudden I put raisins and peanut butter in it, it's no longer chocolate chip cookies. It's something completely different. And my point in saying that is, when you have the recipe to success, right, which for Conor McGregor, it was a close, tight-knit circle. It was no partying, just focus on MMA, training twice a day. Go back and watch his documentary if you have to. You know, go back and watch the early Ariel Helwani interviews. All he cared about was fighting. He did not care about the celebrity lifestyle that he now lives. Right? And now it's different. Now the substance abuse, you know, all things that fighter, it's like Khabib said once upon a time. You think whiskey gonna help him? Whiskey gonna help you? You know what I mean? Whiskey is not gonna help you, my friend. It will hinder you, and you know, it just is what it is, bro. It is what it is. I don't know, you know, what you want me to say if you're a Conor McGregor supporter. I know there's still some hope. Yeah, but what if he comes back and he lands the left hand? What if? It's like, yeah, I guess, but you could have said the same thing for Tony Ferguson, right? What if Tony Ferguson comes back and snaps Paddy's head back a few times? And I've made videos saying this too, but ultimately you have to put your heart aside and you have to go with your logical mind, and you have to say what's more logical, right? The guy that's doing this, winning, or the guy that's actually trying, the guy that's actually dedicating himself, the guy that hasn't quite made a name for himself. Yeah, I mean, Michael Chandler's made a name, but not as much of a name as if he goes out there and he beats Conor McGregor. You get me? He's made money in his career, but not as much money as if he goes out there and beats Conor McGregor. You get me? If Michael Chandler goes out there and beats Conor McGregor, it will change his life for the better for years to come, you know? It's different. It's different when you fight Conor. And at this point in Conor's career, Conor doesn't even have that aura about him. I mean, he hasn't had the aura in years, but now it's just getting worse. Now he's a bit of a joke, to the point where I think at the press conference, Conor's going to get smoked. I think Conor's got nothing at the press conference these days. You saw it against Dustin. He kind of, McGregor fast, more like McGregor sleep. Even though, like, it's the biggest dad joke of all time, you could see it still put Conor McGregor in his place. The same way Dricus du Plessis and Sean O'Malley put Sean Strickland in his place. You know, the same way Sean was looking sad. Why you look so sad, Sean? It's the same way how Conor McGregor looked, and I believe we will see more of that. I'm predicting a Michael Chandler TKO. I hope that I'm wrong. I will be the first one to say that I hope that I'm wrong, and I hope that Conor McGregor comes back, and we're back to the races. Left hand, boom, 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 boom. That's Michael Chandler's head getting bounced around, and then off to the races again. But I just don't think it's going to happen. I can't pick with my heart. I have to pick with my logical sound mind, and that's what I'm going with. So it just is what it is. Very interesting video that he decided to post on his social media. That's my take on it. I think he's gearing up for, basically like low-key implanting built-in excuses. Like, look, I'm partying, he's training, but I'm still going to go in there and win. It's like the guy that says, yeah, I didn't study for the test. Well, why didn't you study? You had all this time to study, and now you're saying, "Oh, I didn't study, and I still passed, but not enough." You get what I mean? It's just built-in excuses. You get those who get it. Those who don't. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you agree, if you disagree, it does not matter. Just join the discussion, and please follow for more. Thank you. You are appreciated.